Alright, hi. Um, it's Memorial Day weekend. Florida Department of State, Division of Corporation, Florida Nonprofit Corporations Act, Division Corporation, P.O. Box 6327, Tallahassee, Florida 32314. Forward. The Division of Corporation, Florida Department of State, is produced for the booklet expressly inconvenience of those who frequently refer to Chapter 617 Florida statutes. All history and most notes commonly found in Florida states have been omitted. The publication is not officially published in version of the Florida statutes and is not intended to be considered as such. The booklet contains the basic form and the scheduled filing fee for the domestic and foreign nonprofit and corporations. Other profit forms are available at the Division website. Division Corporation telephone directory is provided with the conveniency, all including the general summary information regarding federal state taxes, copy of Florida Department of Revenue sales, and use of the tax exemption form with the information Florida Department of Agricultural Consumer Service regarding the solicitation, contribution, charitable organization, the tax, the charitable solicitation information was obtained with the respective agencies that the administration of these programs. Any further question requests must be delivered to administration agency telephone numbers provided with. We hope the publication is helpful when filling out the Defense Division of Corporation. Division Corporation Internet address www.sunbiz.org. Mailing address P.O. Box 6327 Florida, Tallahassee 32314. Street address Clifton Building 2661. Executive Center Circle, Tallahassee, Florida 323011301. 301. Alright, table of contents. Chapter 617, Florida Statutes. Forming and filing nonprofit corporation instruction, transmittal letters, sample articles, incorporation, designated registered agent, registered office. Forming and filing nonprofit for corporation, instruction, transmittal letter, application for incorporation, authorization, transaction, business in Florida. Division telephone directory and internet address, fee schedules, federal tax, state tax summary. Alright, I'm gonna read. This will be right up until there will be the first table of contents. Alright, short title, reservation powers amended, filing requirements, forms, fees, documents, issuing effective date, documented, correcting field document, filing duty for the Department of State, appealing with the Department of State of the refusal to file the document, evidentiary, effective with a copy of the field certificate to have status, empower the Department of the State definitions, notice incorporators, articles, incorporators, content, incorporation, liability, pre-incorporation, transaction, organizational meeting of the directors, bylaws, emergency bylaws, purpose of the application, corporate powers, emergency powers, ultra-vires, corporate name, registered name, application renewal, revocation, registered office, registered agent, change of registered office, registered agent, registration, registered agent, duties, confidential investigation, record service process, need for the demanding on a corporation, distribution, exemptions, members and general liability, the transfer of the membership and interest, resignation of the members, termination, expulsion, suspension, purchase of membership. Meetings of the members generally failure to hold an annual meeting, special meetings, consent with the corporation acts without the meetings, waiver of the notice for the meeting, voting for the members, quorum, member of the directive, action due for the board of directors, qualification of the directors, number of the directors, staggered term of the directors, resignation of directors, removal of the directors, board vacancy, compensation of failures, meetings, action directors with the meeting notice for the meetings, waiver of the notice, quorum, voting committees, general standard of the directors, identification and liability of the directors, employee agent, director, conflicts of interest, loan of the directors, officers of the directors are content, certain corporation association with a nonprofit, immunity with a civil liability, prohibited activity of the private foundation, requested officers, duty officers, resignation, removal of the officers, contract right of the officers, reincorporation, article to amend the articles of incorporation, procedure for the amending articles of incorporation, contents of article of amendment, the reading of articles of incorporation, amendment pursuant to the reorganization effective of the management plan, the limitation of the merger, proof of the plan, merger and abandonment of the plan thereof. Articles of merger effective of the merger of the domestic and foreign corporation, merger of the domestic corporation, other business entity, secretary, transportation, disposition, corporate property, asset, the required member approval, the sales, leak, exchange, and other disposition of corporate property assessed, requiring member approval, Member approval prohibited of distributions, authorized distribution, voluntary dissolution of the corporation prior to the conducting of the affairs, dissolution of the corporation, articles of dissolution, revocation of dissolution, effective dissolution, plan of distribution of assets, unknown claims against undissolved corporation, unknown claims against the dissolved corporation, grounds of administration dissolution, procedure for the effective of the administrative dissolution, reinstating the following administrative dissolution, appeal for the denying of the reinstatement ground of the judicial dissolution, procedure for the judicial dissolution, receivership and the custodianship judgment of the dissolution, deposit of the Department of Financial Services authority of foreign foreign corporations of the Conduct of Affairs Act required, consequent with the conduct of affairs without the authority, application for the certificate of authority, amending the certificate of authority, effective certificate of authority, corporate name of the foreign corporation, registered office, registered agent with the foreign corporation. Change it over with the registered office and registered agent with the foreign corporation, resignation of the registered agent with the foreign corporation, serve the process notice of demand with the foreign corporation, withdrawal of the foreign corporation, grounds for revocation of the authority for the conduct of the affairs, procedure for the effect of the revocation, appeal for the revocation, and reinstatement of the following revocation, corporate records, inspect records by members, and scope of the inspect right. The court ordered inspection, final reports for the members, access to records, and annual report with the Department of State, the corporate information available to the public, application of the corporations, and corporate with the Circuit Court and Special Act of the Legislature, application for the existing domestic corporation, application of qualified foreign corporation, application of chapter for application form, interstate commerce, domestic foreign and non-profit corporation, corporate for corporation for profit when may become the corporation for not-for-profit corporation of the corporation for the not-for-profit petition continues. Conversion for the corporation, non-profit, to the authority of the circuit judge, application act, and corporation converted with the corporation, non-profit, limited agricultural association conversion with the domestic corporation for non-profit, estoppel, effective of the repeal and amendment prior to the acts of applicable Florida Business applicability of Florida Business Corporation Act. Corporations which may incorporate with hereunder incorporation certain medical service corporations, corporation non-profit that organized pursuant to Statute 2, Chapter 87-296 requirements, proceeding with revoked articles in corporation charter preventing use, extent church and religious society property, extent of church and religious society dissolution, incorporating labor unions and bodies, sponge packaging and marketing corporations authorized to act as trustees, final penalties against members, Florida Uniform Prudent Management Institutional Funds Act, corporation issued a deal and ready and deed of real and corporation issued a deed to a real property.